Hey guys, it's Richard Smith here from Molecule Marketing, and here with a video. First off, I hope you had a great Christmas, and also Happy New Year to everyone who's watching either live or after the video's been recorded. So I wanted to cover a couple of things that I'm doing at Molecule Marketing in 2019. And what I'm looking at is a couple of, let's say, not necessarily projects, but really methodologies of delivering to my clients and also getting more clients on board. So the first thing that I'm going to be focusing on is basically a topic which is called C.R.A.P marketing. Now, I know that's going to sound pretty unintuitive to many people, and I'm not saying that you go out and you do actually bad or terrible or crap marketing for your clients, but basically this is a strategy that I've come up with following watching a video by Tony Robbins. Now, many of you will probably know Tony Robbins. He is one of the most renowned speakers in terms of motivational speaking. And a couple of years ago, he did a video with a legendary marketer, a guy called Frank Kern. If you don't know Frank, then look him up. He does some great stuff. But this particular video, it really did focus on some of the issues that individuals or companies have in terms of marketing their products. So C.R.A.P is my main acronym for 2019, so C.R.A.P. So let's just go through what they stand for. So C, the first one, is certainty. Now, when I talk about certainty, what I'm talking about is certainty in the results that your business gets. So once your business gets a result, you can more or less be sure or be certain that the tactic behind that has worked really well. So that's the C part of it. The second part of it is the R, and that's the actual result. So it depends on whether you're selling online, whether you're selling offline. You know, you may have an agency business, you may provide services to clients, you know, SEO or paid advertising. You might be an offline business. You could be a dentist, for example. You've still got to get results into your business. You've still got to get customers into your business. So the second part of that is the results part. The third part is the A, and the A stands for action. So basically, you need to take certain actions in your business to bring in clients, or i.e. bring in the results, and then build the certainty into the business going forward. The first one is probably, though, or the last one, let's say, the P, is probably the most important, and that is potential. So what sort of potential does your business have? What sort of potential is there within your market? It could be a global market. It could even be a local market. You know, you might be an offline brick and mortar business. You know, what potential does your business have? If you look at it from my perspective, you know, I provide web design services, I provide digital marketing services, and the potential that I have is basically a lot of the time based on my knowledge. So of course, you know, you have to learn different things, you have to keep up to date with different strategies and different techniques, and it's really important to do that. So the potential, though, is quite vast, because the market that I'm looking at is not just a local market, it's a global market. So that's what C.R.A.P marketing is about. And what I want to do is I want to go into more depth in that over the next 4 or 5 days. So tomorrow I'm going to do another Facebook Live, and that's going to be focusing on the first element, which is certainty. I'm going to be diving into a little bit more detail about that. And then, of course, following on to that is the results, the action, and then the potential. Now, another thing that I'm also going to focus on within my business this year is another acronym, and that's called BBC. So a little bit like the English news channel, but BBC in this particular instance means buy button challenge. Now, I know what it's like in terms of putting products online. I've had products online previously. And of course, if someone's going to buy your product online, then there needs to be a buy button. That stands to reason. It's very, very simple. So the challenge for me this year is to get more buy buttons. Now, I don't mean they have to be all the time a button which leads to a purchase. Could be a button that leads to a PDF download, could be a button that leads to a subscription to a newsletter, but it's something that I've got to admit I've been quite weak in, and it's something that I'm addressing in 2019. So what I'm going to be doing on these Facebook Lives is I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be showing you each of these buy buttons that that I place online. So my target is to do either 2 to 3 a week, a minimum of 2, but hopefully 3. And they will be not only for my my marketing agency or my marketing business, but they'll also be for some other websites as well, which I've got outside of marketing. So one of them will be a passion-based website, and also I'll be doing something on the e-commerce front as well. So hopefully I can show you those, and you can join in as well. And if you've got your own website or you've got your own business, and you want to build up a list, or you want to build more traffic, then hopefully the buy button challenge will sort of push you as well. And hopefully I can sort of explain how that's done, what you need to do from a technical perspective as well. So looking forward to sharing that with you. Now, a little bit of insight from last year. One of the things that I noticed at the end of last year, I was pushing a couple of services quite heavily last year, and speaking to various business owners, various C-level executives of larger companies as well. What struck me is that the C-level executive doesn't necessarily understand the potential of digital marketing. Now, that might sound strange to a lot of people. There might be some C-level executives who are watching the video live, or basically watching after the live video. But what I found is that these C-level executives don't necessarily understand the power and the potential of digital marketing. And I made a mistake there, because I actually looked at it as though, okay, I went to someone and let's say I'd just go to them and say, you can basically capture your audience via IP technology. Quite a straightforward, simple thing. But to some people, that's like sending a man to Mars. It's something that sounds absolutely impossible. And I think sometimes as marketers and agency owners, we take it for granted. We sort of think, okay, something that we would view as very, very simple, we sometimes sort of think that, okay, if we put this in front of a C-level executive or an owner of a business, even if it's an owner of a local offline business, that they know this stuff. But the key thing is that they don't. And I think that's a lesson that I probably learned harshly last year by not actually sort of pushing through and giving enough sort of basic information to people, because I think sometimes you sort of feel that these people know that. So that's sort of one of the aims this year, is to sort of go in and be able to explain this stuff to this type of audience, and also the audience that that are viewing on Facebook Live as well, and just show them the information and give them tools to help them to use digital marketing in their business. So it's just a short Facebook Live. As I say, all the best for the new year. And as I say, the 2 acronyms, C.R.A.P. Again, it's not crap. It's going to be really, really interesting stuff. As I say, certainty, results, action, potential, all parts of sort of getting clients on board and building a business. And the second one, of course, is BBC. So that's the buy button challenge. So guys, thanks for watching the video. Really, really appreciate you watching the Facebook Live. And I'll be back tomorrow, as I say, with the first part of C.R.A.P. Cheers now.